Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I would like to share with you another magnificent attacking game played by the 4th world chess champion Alexander Alekhine. Although I have to tell you that still at the time of this game, in 1923, Alekhine was not the world chess champion. He would gain the crown only 4 years later in 1927. In this game his opponent was German chess player Friedrich Saemisch, and the game was played in Berlin, and this was an exhibition game. Let's see what happened on the board. Alekhine opened up with e4 and Saemisch responded with Sicilian defense c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e2, e6, white castles kingside, d6. Looks like that white chose closed lines, but in here Alekhine went for d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6 and bishop f3. A very rare continuation. Of course, playing knight c3 could have led to popular Sicilian positions, but in our game after knight f6 we have bishop f3, knight e5. This time Alekhine is forming Morozzi bind, knight takes f3 check, queen takes f3, bishop e7, knight c3, black castles kingside, b3. Alekhine will now fianchetto his dark squared bishop, which will put a very useful pressure on the long diagonal. Meanwhile, as a counterbalance, Saemisch is also bringing his bishop on the long diagonal. Here comes rook d1. White will also start putting pressure on this d6 square, a6, queen g3, queen c7, king h1. First white is making this important prophylactic move, and then the f-pawn will advance, rook d8, and there it goes, f4 is on the board. Pay attention please, this f-pawn is becoming an unstoppable force, and from now on Alekhine will start making moves with his pawn. b6, black is setting up a very solid hedgehog formation, but Alekhine is not even paying attention what's going on in black's camp. This time we have f5. Although I have to tell you that in here knight f5 is the most powerful move, and it's strange that Alekhine missed this move. White is targeting the pawn on d6. And now if you accept the sacrifice, then this time the second knight can join the attack. Or after knight f5, if knight c5, then knight d5 is coming. A very beautiful position. And if he takes d5, then bishop takes f6 is coming. Yes, white can easily win this game. If king f8, then knight takes d5, and then the queen can start exploiting the weaknesses of dark squares. But Alekhine missed his chance, and he will start playing with his f-pawn. This time we have f5, bishop e5. Right now the queen is hanging, but Alekhine's f-pawn should march forward. Yes, this is very important. F-pawn is unstoppable. F takes e6. He goes for a queen sacrifice. And black accepted the sacrifice and captured on g3. By the way, if knight f6, then this time rook takes f6 can finish up black. These are simply astounding lines, guys. Right? If f takes e6, then rook f4. And in here, if you try to win some material, you won't succeed. If bishop takes f4, then queen takes f4. And if e5, then queen h4. And in here, e takes d4 can be met with this knight d5. And if queen d7, then this time knight takes b6 is coming, white is winning. Or after rook takes f6, if bishop takes f6, then simply knight d5, and again white is winning. Let's go back. In our game after f takes e6, we have bishop takes g3 and e takes f7 check. Look at this pawn on f7, guys. This white pawn's almost maniac speed of the advance to the 7th rank transformed it to a powerful beast. What a pawn dash by Alekhine. Here black played king h8. Of course, you can't play king f8 because of this knight e6 fork. That's why Saemisch played king h8, but after knight d5 he resigned. It turns out that there are no safe squares for this black queen, and black's position is totally lost. Also, at any moment white can make use of his f-pawn and the weakness of this long diagonal. Let's cover several lines. For example, if queen b7, then knight e6 is coming with a direct mating threat. And if a move like h6, then simply knight takes d8, and then the queen appears on the board, it's over. White is winning. Or after knight d5, if queen c5, then this time knight e6 is coming, against with a mating threat. If bishop e5, Then first white can capture on e5 and then on c5, and this endgame is an easy win for white. And then knight d8, it's over. Or after knight d5, if queen b8, then this time knight c6 is winning. If queen b7, then simply knight takes d8, and if a move like bishop e5, then knight takes b8, and again black has no chance to save this position, and then knight takes b6 is coming. These lines are simply astounding, guys. You can't even touch this knight because of this rook takes d7. That's why after knight d5, as I've already mentioned, understanding that his position is hopeless, Friedrich Saemisch resigned. Just a fantastic pawn dash by Alexander Alekhine. In the end, a beautiful chess puzzle for you. Please take a look at this position and try to find the winning move for black. I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Consider checking them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.